guys, welcome back to an all new video by R&D Garage. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, liking, and commenting on all my videos. And of course, everybody who's been there from the beginning, joined along the way, thank you so much. Okay, so if you saw my last video, you know we picked up this little weird EV car called a CitiCar. Well, we've run through it. We haven't done anything to it. We kind of pieced it a little bit back together just because we hate parts like floating around and we wanted to make sure we didn't lose any. But today I'm going to explain a little bit about the history of the CitiCar. I'm going to do a walk around and I'm going to throw out a few ideas of what we have in store for her. So stay tuned, it's about to get fun. Okay guys, here are some facts that I really want you to know about this little tiny CitiCar because they are very amusing and actually very interesting as well. So, okay, CitiCar. Ours is a 1975, but it was manufactured in September of 1974. It's powered by six 6-volt batteries for a total output of 36 volts sent through a GE 3.5 horsepower motor. Now, we were actually lucky, even though we're not going to be using this motor, but we were actually kind of lucky to get the 3.5 horsepower motor because they also made a lot more of them in 2.0. You know, I don't think like one was really faster than the other, maybe so much, but you know, it helps to have the higher horsepower. So funny. Okay, so top speed, oh, this is awesome, 35 to 40 miles per hour with a max range of 35 to 40 miles. Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm guessing it could maybe go 40 miles per hour if you were going downhill, maybe California Street in San Francisco with a light breeze behind you. That's the only way this thing would ever hit 45, I'm guessing. Okay, so total weight is about 1,300 pounds. It's got an aluminum chassis with a steel integrated roll cage, which I'll show you in a second. Red ABS plastic body that I'm not going to slam because every time we touch it, it kind of breaks. Solid axles, front and rear with leaf spring suspension, and 4-wheel manual drum brakes. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, you see right here, removable vinyl side windows, glass front and rear. Now to the amenities. Ooh. They include an AM radio, dashboard light, foot-operated windshield washer, and genuine pleather upholstered high-back seats, which I actually have to admit they are kind of comfy. They do have some pad to them, so on a long drive, with like obviously a higher horsepower motor, it wouldn't be so bad. Like I'm thinking i5 or something. It's not going to be that bad. Climate control consists of a small opening in the hood right there that is crudely ducted to the top of the dashboard. So it's going to be a hot ride unless it's in winter. Okay, onboard battery charger, yay. Okay, the rims and tires are kind of odd. They're 4.8 by 12, pretty much standard light trailer wheels and tires. So actually they probably shouldn't be that hard to find because we did a Google search and actually it was the first hit. So not too worried about that. It was probably a lot harder finding rims and tires for the frickin' Mini. Okay, the car has an accelerator pedal, but it actually only has 3 speeds. I'm guessing it's slow, slower, and slowest. The pedal triggers 3 micro switches through its travel. Kind of cool. Okay, this actually I thought was utterly fantastic and utterly interesting. Accounting for all CitiCar variants, a total of 4,444 units were produced up until 1979, the most since 1945 for an electric car assembled in North America, until it was surpassed in 2011 by the Chevy Volt. How cool is that? And another trivia note, I actually used to have a Chevy Volt. I know, bad girl, but you know, I was working at this company that was like 40 miles away and I really wanted to get into the carpool lane because traffic. So yeah, so I guess you could say this is my second EV car. Okay, after the jump, we're gonna do a walk around. Okay guys, here's that walk around I promised you. So first and foremost, I want to show off the lovely vinyl roof. See, there's the lovely vinyl roof. It's awesome. Okay, so obviously we've got plastic windows. I think at some point you can actually take it off to have like a little bit more air run through, which is pretty cool. To open the door, this is really cool. So basically there's this little tiny knob right here. I'm gonna be saying basically a lot, I have a feeling. You push it back and open it carefully all the way. the door here, we have the ever popular ashtray, which will not be used, but we will keep because it's kind of cool. Very retro. We've got a flap here. We can put like paperwork or, you know, your purse, I guess, something, wallet. And then the interior, which is actually not bad. Remember I was saying these seats are kind of plush, and they do still feel really, really good. So I like it a lot. The back isn't really connected right now, so I'm gonna be careful when I get inside, but the seat part itself is actually pretty comfortable. I'm thinking what would be kind of cool in the future is to do kind of like a houndstooth or one of those plaid things like the older Porsches and some of the newer ones are doing, or that avocado Challenger. Oh my God, I still love that thing. Okay, so this is cool. So obviously we have a steering wheel, we've got the horn, we've got old school turn signals with that click. Oh my God, it sounds so cool. We've got, I guess, the volt reader, something like that. Vanguard, that's the brand of the car, Vanguard CitiCar. We've got the speedometer, which only goes up to 50. Remember, you can almost do 50 going downhill in San Francisco with the breeze. We've got a bunch of switches and stuff like that. I'm guessing it's all related to the charger. So we've got the gas pedal, we've got the brake, we've got the e-brake, we've got the windshield wiper squirters, and obviously the windshield wiper, and we've got the battery charger, and it does indeed plug in. Very, very cool, ahead of its time. Okay, oh, how could we forget? The AM radio. Coming soon to you, to Radwood. Okay, so let's get out of this little thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and close her up, and let's come to the rear of the car. Oh, and you can see a fresh crack. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so now we've got this beautiful rear window, which the glass is out of, but look how huge this is. This is kind of cool. And there is a little bit of space in case you wanted to put something back here. So we've got, crap, I forgot what those are called again.
Contactors.
Thank you, contactors. So those are contactors. Okay, oh, sorry, also the roll cage. So we've got the bar here, we've got here, so it's actually well supported. I don't think you'd have a chance in hell of surviving if you got smushed in this thing, but you know, good to know, a little bit of safety going on in the 70s. We've got the rear bumper. Let's take a look underneath. We've got the straight axle, and what's really interesting is that is the motor right there. The whole motor. Very, very cool. Okay, let's walk around to the front. So we've got this very nice plush front bumper, which will not protect anything. We've got one headlight. Unfortunately, this obviously cracked. It's gone. What I'm thinking we're gonna do is maybe pop-up headlights. So that's part of kind of after the jump when I'm gonna discuss what we're actually gonna do. So you can kind of take a peek in here. I don't know if it's gonna light up at all, but it's just a bundle of crap, basically. I don't know if it'll light up. Okay, and then we've got, you know, the funky rims and tires, which I believe are almost original. I don't think he replaced them. Yeah, so those are all original. Here we have a cracked door, unfortunately, but again, we're gonna be replacing all the panels. And what was funny is there was like a sticker, and it was basically for like the clampers, I guess union or club, or I still don't kind of know. I had a lot of people mention clampers, and I didn't really know what they were talking about. So I took them off because we're not clampers, whatever they are. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed this walk around. After the jump, I'm going to tell you a few little plans of what we're going to do next. I almost forgot. I had to show you guys this. Number one, it does have side view mirrors. That was like kind of not aftermarket, it was like a luxury thing. So yay, it came with it. Okay, I want to show you how these windows come off, because when we first got it, I thought it just kind of like peeled down like a Jeep or something like that. But no, look at this. I only propped it open. Okay, so what you do, you see these fit into the slots here. So go like that, put it to the side, thank you. And then I'm gonna close it up, and you know, it does change the look a lot, and I really like it. And obviously, it'll be a lot more breezy. So I mean, it looks more like a, like a golf cart with it out, but I'm kind of digging it. Okay. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me, Rachel, what the heck are you going to do with this car? Okay, so we've been bouncing ideas around. First of all, you know what? I don't want to, this is not the car I want to die in. Let's put it that way. And so it's not going to be like a monster drag car. I'm not going to be driving it huge distances. If we take it to Radwood and SoCal, it's going to be on the back of a tow truck or a trailer, something like that. So when it comes down to actually doing things, you can always upgrade what it has, you know, make it into a more modern EV car as far as like the engine. LS swap, obviously that's off the table. Even a K swap is a little more than this car can handle. It's basically like a glorified golf cart, you know? And its main purpose for us is we wanted something small, we wanted something goofy, and we wanted something people would remember and talk about. So, so what we're thinking actually is possibly something more likely like a motorcycle motor, something, maybe a Hayabusa, maybe like a little Honda motorcycle motor, or something kind of cool. It'll get it moving a little bit faster than 50 miles per hour, you know, fast enough to get us out of the way of something, but not fast enough to actually get killed unless we get hit by a semi. So that's kind of the plan. And again, with these panels, we've had a lot of people go, oh, you've got to save the original panels. You've got to save the original bodywork. There's no point, you guys. These are so easy to replicate, either in carbon fiber, fiberglass, something like that. And this, I mean, there's only one more perfect panel. And when I say perfect, meaning it's somewhat pliable and it doesn't really break. But really, it's only one cold winter's morning away from looking like the rest of the crappy panels. And so those are all going away. We're going to completely fabricate a new body. Yeah, you know, like I said, I'm also open to ideas. Not monster motors. I'm sorry, we're not going to lift it. We're not going to lower it. I don't think so yet. But I am dying to hear what you guys have to say about it. Like, if you had this little thing, what would you do with it? I want to hear in your comments below because I'm super curious. And obviously it's going to have a livery on it. From the moment we got it, we were like, damn, this looks like a wedge of cheese. And a bunch of people have said, damn, that looks like a wedge of cheese. And so we are going to have to do a yellow livery with like big black holes to represent cheese. So it's going to be the cheesy car. I don't know. That's not set in stone yet. But yeah, you guys, I'm super excited about this project. I hope you enjoyed listening to the facts and what we're potentially going to do with it. And as always, thank you so much for subscribing to R&D Garage. I really, really want you to come along with me on this journey. So if you haven't yet, please hit that red button, red subscribe button, and come join me because we are having so much fun here and you guys are going to have a lot of fun too, especially if you watch my channel and happen to actually see this car in person because then you'll know the history behind it. And that'll be even more super cool. So again, you guys, thank you so much. And we're going to be back soon because I'm dying to get my hands dirty on this thing. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your summer. Okay, you guys, I had to add this in because it cracks me up every time I look at it. These are both considered tiny cars. Our little Mini Cooper, our little CitiCar. Obviously, the CitiCar is sitting a little taller right now because it's on the rollers. And so it would almost be, well, no, it wouldn't be really close. But anyway, looking at the both of these, the Mini Cooper, as much as I hate her, she's got so much style to her. She's beautiful. People smile when they see her. You look at the CitiCar, and she's so ugly. Like, I'm sorry, honey, but you're really, really ugly. But she's still interesting enough that people are going to look at her and hopefully smile too after they go. So I had to add it in because just the juxtaposition between the two of them, it's like they're both tiny, but they're just